Start.
Hi everyone, I am Abhishek Nandan, Assistant Professor, University of Petroleum and Energy, Dehradun, and I used to take care of environmental and health safety environmental lab here, and I will be taking this air pollution and control lab for you guys. Today our aim and objective will be basically on the impact of air pollution on health and environment. So we know that recently the world is moving very fast. The urbanization and industrialization has a great and huge impact on air pollution. We have some most famous examples are London smoke and polluted rivers and polluted air worldwide and difficulties in breathing, respiratory issues, etc. And so the source of these health impacts and other impacts on the environment are basically environmental parameter. And one of the most important environmental parameter is air, which we need every second. So today our aim for this experiment is to calculate the amount of particulate matter 2.5, which is respirable dust in the air and it has huge impact on our respiratory issues. It has impact on our lungs. It creates asthma ultimately. It has also creating the breathlessness, then other issues, health issues, skin diseases, etc. In heartbeat, issues with the heart attacks. You will find many other issues. So government has taken many precautions and then mitigations measure for this. So there are huge impact of this particulate matter on human and health. So our aim is to estimate the particulate matter so that we can estimate the safe level of air pollutant present inside our ambient environment. So after this experiment, you will be learning to analyze and monitor particulate matter 2.5 in the ambient air, as well as you will be able to calculate or you will be able to analyze or correlate between this particulate matter 2.5 on your health and other environmental health, which is basically seen in developing and underdeveloped countries. And our fundamental aim of this experiment is basically to know how much safer we are, which environment we are living in. So here basically our fundamental of this principle of this experiment is basically gravimetric method, where particulate matter is being collected on the filter paper and finally it is being weighed out inside the 5-digit or 6-digit weighing balance to calculate the final particulate matter 2.5 in the ambient air. So there are different methodology, but here methodology we are going to use is gravimetric methodology, where we are going to use the filter paper. After conditioning the filter paper, you will be taking the weight, final weight and initial weight and substituting it and getting the final ultimate particulate matter 2.5 in the environment. And there are other impact on health and environment. By the calculation, you will be finding the concentration of particulate matter 2.5, and if you are finding higher calculation of 2.5, then it means it has a huge impact. It has an impact on your respiratory as well as environmental health issues. We have seen in our university, we got the values of particulate matter 2.5, which is below the standard value given by CPCB, that is Central Pollution Control Board. It shows that our university is maintaining a good environment and it is good for our health as well as the environment. And if you see the particulate matter 2.5 concentration is 2.5 in Delhi, you find it is higher, it is much higher, and it has huge impact on health and environment. That's why government of Delhi has implemented odd and even formula also. There are many other mitigation measure and initiative has been taken, like showing the particulate matter amount in each cities of India. Like NAAQ, National Ambient Air Quality Index, has been developed. There are many other mitigations and practices started to reduce the impact of environmental air pollution. So thank you guys. So now we are moving to the lab. Now we are going to give you the demonstration of the equipment and how we are going to use the equipment and other handling of filter paper, weighing balance, and finally calculating the particulate matter 2.5 in our laboratory. Thank you guys. Today I discussed, so today we are going to see how analyze and collect PM2.5 sample in ambient air. So this instrument is termed as PM10 and 2.5 sample, which we are going to use to sample PM10 and 2.5. But today our focus is to sample PM2.5. So now I am going to describe you how the instrument works and how we are going to analyze PM2.5 in ambient air. So the first part is termed as Hooder, that is inlet Hooder, through which air enters. If you see on the top of the Hooder, you find a cap-like structure which protects the Hooder from the set level particle that can go inside directly or from the rail. And now, if you see the second part, here you find two parts. This is first part is known as impactor and second part is known as collector, where we collect either PM10 or 2.5 sample. So air enters through the Hooder and it impacts on the impactor. As if you need PM2.5, when we require PM2.5 exclusively, then we use this impactor to filter the particulate matter which has lesser size, either 2.5 or 2.5 micron. So if you see the structure of this impactor, you find a gel-like structure. I will show you the structure. Now this part, I told you this is not an impactor, so I am taking out the impactor. I will show you how it looks like. So impactor, if you see, air enters through this to the impactor, and it strikes on the filter paper. Here if you see, it's filter paper which is applied with the silica gel, where the air strikes and particulate matter which is heavier, that is heavier than 2.5 micron, sticks to this, and the particulate matter which is lesser than 2.5 micron will come out. Then that air will come out and enters through this, and again it goes to the next part, that is the collector. So here you have filter paper assembly. Here if you see. So now the second part is a collector, where we collect the air. So I told that the first part is your impactor. This is your impactor. Through this the air comes to the collector part. And now I show you the collector part. Here basically what you do, you assemble your filter paper. The filter paper which you assemble is the conditioned filter paper. And after checking the filter paper, either it has any drawbacks or you find any any damage in the filter paper, then you are going to discard that filter paper. And then you are going to use this filter paper. And this is filter paper assembly. If you see, this is the assembly of filter paper. And here you find filter paper. So here you find filter paper. Keep the filter paper on this filter paper holder, and you keep the filter paper. Like this, we will install this filter paper. Now I have installed the filter paper here. So now the next part is to take out the reading. Here you have dry gas meter, through which you will be knowing what is the initial volume of the air which has been sucked through this motor in this instrument. So now here you have dry gas meter, through which you will be writing or you will be getting the total amount of air which has been taken out for certain duration. So now first of all you will write down your dry gas meter reading, that is the initial volume of the air. After that, this is how we connect it to the power cord, and now we run the equipment for 8 hours or 24 hours. So there are certain precautions. I'll just highlight here. When you keep this instrument, there are you need to take certain height, like breathing height, between 3 to 6 feet it should be kept. Then there should be no any disturbance nearby the instrument, and it should be kept away from the construction site. It should be kept away from the traffic zone. It should have, according to the norms given by CPCB, it should be taken. Suppose if you are going to take sample of an industry, until you measure the ambient air pollutant, concentration of pollutant either in the road or traffic or in construction, you generally keep it away from the construction site to know the ambient concentration of your industry. Suppose if we want to take the air pollution concentration of certain industry, so you need to sample that air at 3 locations, like in suppose you take UPS, University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, which has a great environment. After measuring PM2.5, we have seen it earlier. So if you see, if I want to measure PM2.5, Then I have to keep this instrument at 3 locations, that is 120 degree, 120 degree and 120 degree in a circular way to take out the actual amount of particulate matter present inside or present in the ambient air of UPS. Now the equipment has been started, it is running. Now after 8 hours we are going to again take out the filter and we are going to weigh the filter after the conditioning, and finally we will be getting the final result of PM 2.5.
Start.
So now before I keep this filter paper in the instrument, I have conditioned it, and now I am weighing the initial weight of this filter paper. So now using 5-digit weighing balance, and we are getting initial weight of 0.14365 milligram. Now after we have done it for 8 hours, our instrument was operated for 8 hours. Now if you see the color of this filter paper due to the pollutant has changed, but it is not much because it shows the quality of air is better here. So now I am going to take the final weight of this filter paper after conditioning. So now the final weight of our filter paper is 15391 gram. So now finally I am subtracting this final weight to the initial weight to get our ambient air PM 2.5 concentration. Thank you.